You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
And he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
And he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
and he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
and he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
and he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
and he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn mic, nigga.
and he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy a mic?
I got DJI mic when I work.
That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put down a recording.
Yeah,
Can I get some? Fuck your go.
That shit y'all were talking about him?
You need to buy a goddamn
And
mic, nigga.
he needs to buy a fucking mic, is what I said.
Why does he need to buy mine?
I got DJI mic when I work. That's up to the fucking guy that plugged all the fucking cords in.
Hey, I put my fucking board in.
Yeah.
Can I get some?
Fuck your go.
It's just water, bro.
Man, bro, these mics are sensitive today. What the fuck did you do?
Are we live or what?
Yeah, we are live.
We're live, Cookie.
Welcome back to Inside Toe Talk Podcast. This is episode 18.
My apologies for being late. I thought we went live at 8:30.
Oh my god.
Today we're going to talk about some things. Maybe some things for some change. I'm Cookie. This is Toe Man over here.
And that's the Panda Boy.
And Mr. Panda.
We finally we found a nickname for him. Well, we didn't find it. We
were told that was a nickname for him.
Yeah. Fuck
So
y'all.
you see my little cookie with the headphones on there. And then we got Panda over yonder. And I got a nice little message on the back of the board today.
Can't see it.
Oh, if he goes back to my image, you'll be able to see me back there. Mr. Panda.
And I'm back here too.
And we got Big Country.
big old country.
Big Country.
Hello.
He's back there on that computer, moving them cameras around. So for you guys that can't see my message that I wrote on the board for this week, I put we need city tags.
Who's we?
Wait.
Because you know at Express we already got them.
Well, the people that I'm talking to that
You
we
hear
need
me?
city tags,
The one that needs.
they know who I'm talking about, Chris.
I don't think I'm coming.
We need city tags, okay? Also, let's go X Pro, let's go.
Hey,
We love X Pro. Okay, guys.
What about Alpha? Do you love Alpha as well?
Alpha, same thing. Alpha, X Pro, same people.
I
we
mean,
love,
say, some people
we
see
love
it
them
different.
both. We love them both.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
if Joe Biden were to ever be a record driver, he'd work for X Pro.
Oh man, he'll join the old fleet.
No comment.
Vote blue.
So,
Just kidding.
So everybody's how's everybody's weekend last week?
yeah, that's a good question there, Panda.
Fuck you,
Bro, it's a
fucker.
it is official.
No.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm gonna show you the panda. Keep fucking with me.
I'm gonna pause the stream.
You know what? We don't. You got to get here early from that. You know?
Shit. Anyways, how was your fucking weekend?
My week in general was it started off Monday was not so good. Tuesday was a good day for me. I got 3.
God damn.
Tuesday night. I think I ended the week with 7 or 8. They were all wrecks other than one P ride, so I did pretty good this week.
So dinner on you tonight?
No, I had chicken chong from West Montgomery in Little York. Very nice. I even brought y'all some to sample, but you didn't want to try it.
Man.
Them chicken wing good, boy. Hot dog and bologna, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
It was good. I tried some. I'm not gonna say what it reminded me of because you said not to say it. But it was somewhere down south.
Did it taste like a
Tasted like Timmy Chan's.
meow meow?
See, look at his face. Look at his face. Says it all.
Anyway, so
Timmy Chan's ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying.
that's better.
Timmy Chan's from on West Freeway and like Buffalo Speedway.
West Montgomery,
Back
Little
in the
York.
truck.
That's better, okay? Much better.
They used to have one on South 6.
Okay, so Mr. Toe Man, how was your weekends?
I don't think it was good. It's been slow all week. So very shitty.
Big country. How was your weekend?
I ain't got a truck, buddy.
Well, I mean, what did you
Been,
do? Did you do anything else?
Nah, I've been at the dealership for 3 weeks.
Week 3.
Nah, I've been sitting at the house chilling, doing house chores.
Being a housewife, huh?
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
Did you take a stroll on the bike? Did you?
Yeah, took a stroll on the bike.
Okay.
Had a good
I mean,
time on it.
Because you don't have a truck,
It's
don't
hot.
mean
It's for sure. It's hot.
that it is. I mean, just because you don't have a truck, don't mean we don't care what you did this weekend. Panda, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good.
What did you do? Eat some bamboo?
Did you do any kung fu?
No. No. I had a pretty good week though. Yesterday I stayed home, smoked some boudin.
No invite again.
Yep.
Smoked some boudin stuff.
Starting to believe.
Tenderloins.
Starting to believe
Yeah.
you're full of caca.
I believe that too.
Yeah, I had a pretty good week though. Can't
Yeah.
complain.
No invite to them.
Hand up, hand up, hand up. What the?
fuck?
Shit.
Okay.
It's possessed. That was weird. That was weird.
That was definitely weird.
Yeah, but
My camera just took a reset for those
It
that
reminds me of
don't know what we're
That
talking
kind of
about.
reminded me. I was playing a Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign, and you know where for those of you that have played it, where you go to invade this government facility that they were making this chemical at, and you're in the basement, and the what do you call those
I've never
things?
played the campaign mode of it.
Well, the mannequins come
Yeah.
alive and turn into zombies randomly. That's kind of yeah. Anyway,
so you almost shot it. You almost hit L2.
yeah, freaked me out.
Well, our senior citizen, our 96-year-old William Stoffel's in the chat. 98. How old is he?
Good morning.
Said fried cat from Miss Montgomery. and
The
Lil York.
fried cat today.
Fried meow meow.
Tasted pretty good.
No comment.
Oh, what's taking you so long to say something?
He said he's not racist. What did he say earlier about being racist only on the weekend? No,
that
that's
was
me.
you.
What'd you say?
Juneteenth, something like that.
I said I'm only
February.
racist in February and on Juneteenth, and Juneteenth's around the corner.
All right, you better be careful. Don't be talking about no lang lang today.
Mm-hmm.
But
Anyway.
Lulu, don't mind.
So Andrew had a little barbecue at the house. I'd have brought some more meat too if you'd have said something. I'd have bought some stuffed rabbit. I could have slapped that on.
Stuffed rabbit.
Boy, y'all ain't had no. Boy, y'all whipping.
No, I ain't no
Stuffed rabbit.
All right, bro. I ain't had no stuffed rabbit.
Oh, some stuffed rabbit, stuffed with some rice dress.
Want your cornbread?
Boy, y'all tripping.
Nah,
You ain't
I
never
had
had-
some
I bet
boudin
you-
stuffed pork tenderloin.
I bet you ain't had no squirrel either.
Yeah, you worked for
No.
Gregory's, didn't you?
No. No. This boy said. Anyway, y'all are something else.
But hopefully, we have a good week this week.
Bro,
I
we
hope
need
so.
it. I need it.
This week we're supposed to have some pretty
Supposedly.
nasty weathers. Supposedly, but this is Houston.
Yeah.
Says it's gonna be sunny, and then next thing you know, we're fucking tornado, all kinds of shit.
Well, while we have a few people in here right now, I'm gonna go ahead and mention Edwards real quick. So, those of you that know, 8253 Sergeant Edwards with Precinct 2 Constable's Office was killed by a suspected drunk driver in a U-Haul truck on Katie Gaston and Katie Fluellen?
Katie Fluellen.
And Katie Fluellen. His family reached out to me and asked for me to do a last ride for him, tow truck wise. So those of you that are tow truck drivers that are in the area, you can go to the 106 all day, 1051. I don't think anybody uses 1051 anymore, but
They still see it though.
I don't know how to pronounce the Mexican version of 106.
It's not Mexican; it's Hispanics.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Grueros.
That I posted it on there as well. It's also on the Inside Tow Talk Facebook page. I believe I put it there. So we're gonna do the last ride for him. It is
Saturday, right?
the Saturday before Father's Day.
So it's upcoming Saturday.
Yeah. We are going to meet at the Dick's Sporting Goods on 529. So they're gonna have public viewing for the body. at between 8 and 9:30 a.m. is the viewing, and this service starts at 10. So I was thinking we could meet at Dick's. I think, what did I say? 8:30? I don't remember. Let me look. Uno momento. Let's see.
Meet.
Yeah, so I said we could meet at Dick's Sporting Goods at 8:30, and that Dick's Sporting Goods is located at 16343 FM 529 Road, Houston, Texas 77095 in the United States. For some people that just Anyway,
Cross street of what is that?
I don't know, but I just gave you the exact address, so I don't think you should need a cross street. But I mean, some people need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the cross street, but it's Dick's Sporting Goods on 529. There's only one there. Some are all on 529.
And then there's another cross street next to it.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna meet there by 8:30. I plan to roll out by 9:15, 9:30. I'm gonna get with the church sometime this week to figure out where they want us to park. Abel has volunteered his services. Thank you, Abel, to film with his drone to get some cool shots and stuff to give to the family. Edwards was my sister-in-law's cousin, so she knows how the tow truck community kind of works, and she thought that'd be really neat if we could do that for the family. So I'd greatly appreciate it if we could get at least 30 trucks. If we can get more, awesome. I'd just like at least 30 trucks. That'd be great if we could do that.
How long did you know him?
So I've met Edwards before I even drove a tow truck. I was working as an IRT unit on the Beltway, and I went to a get-together with my sister-in-law, a party or fundraiser she was holding, and she introduced me to Edwards, and he was like, "Man, what do you do for a living?" And I was like, "Oh, I work for the toll road." And he goes, "Oh, what precinct you work for?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't work for a precinct." I was like, "I'm an IRT unit." He goes, "Well, what district?" I was like, "Oh, I work in District 3 and District 4. And those of you that don't know, the Beltway is broken up into districts. District 3 is a Precinct 5's area. District 4 is Precinct 7's area. And he's like, "Well, man, I'm 5 times 17. I met him back when he was Precinct 5. He was on day shift as a regular deputy. And I met him from there and would hang out with him when I was at work as an IRT unit. And real good guy. We were actually on a stranded one day in a curve. And I was distracted doing something, and I walked back, and there was a car that didn't slow down or move over, and it was about to clip me with its mirror, and Edwards grabbed me and pulled me back onto the shoulder so I didn't get hit. So Edwards was a really good guy. He cared for everybody, was always willing to teach anything that he could. Just a real good, solid guy. Then he went to Precinct 2 and became a sergeant over there on Toll Road as 8253. But
I had the pleasure of meeting him. I didn't realize that's who had passed, though. So when I heard about it from the Fort Bend Wreckers, they just kept saying Precinct 2, but to me, I don't know any Precinct 2 that I thought. A while back, we were on Rosner and Katy Gap. There was a minor, and I mean, it was like minor, like bumper tapped.
Like the Harris County miners.
Yeah, bro, but these people wouldn't get out the road, and I think me and Robbie and I don't remember if anyone else showed up, but we were there, and we tried to go talk to the people, and we're like, "Look, is your car drivable? Yes. Is your car drivable? Yes. Okay, move to the gas station. Like, this intersection's really, really small." And they wouldn't move. They'd sit there. So I didn't know him at the time, but Edwards pulls up, and we thought it was a C5, so we get out, we start looking, and bro, he's fucking letting them have it. He's like, "Y'all get out this damn road. I'm start issuing tickets." He had, like, Hub's kind of
mentality.
Yeah. And he pulled up to us, and he kind of like, he was still on fire. He was like, "Why y'all didn't tell him to get out the street?" I'm like, "Man, we did. They just didn't listen." And I was like, "Dude, we need more of you out here." Like, none of the deputies in my area at that moment would ever talk to them like that. Hub would, but Hub don't run accidents. So anyway, he was a cool dude. He chit-chatted for a bit, and he took off. But I was pretty shocked to find out that was him. Kind of, it sucks, man. So I don't feel bad for DWIs. Like, You know, when they're can you move it in the parking lot, or can my I don't understand units that will let them call someone to come pick the car up. Like these people, it's their choice to drive intoxicated. They should have their consequences. I mean, I don't know. Don't get me started. Let me stop.
Now, Isaiah, on your last ride that you're doing, are we just riding from there to the church to the burial site? What is?
So I'll have to get back with the family. I didn't know how many people would actually want to go to the burial site, so I just told her for now.
Where is it at?
I would have to ask. And I don't know. I don't believe he's getting a police funeral. I'm sure Leo's. I would hope law enforcement's still going to be there. And I keep saying the theme, but it's not theme. They would like anybody that is going to actually go inside the funeral. It's not required, but if you would wear Western wear, you wear Western wear if you're going to attend. Yeah. So as of right now, I just wanted to depart from the Dick's by 9:30 so we could get there, and I'm gonna see which building at the church where that wall's on Queens they're using, so that the family can see us, because that was one thing that my sister-in-law wanted, is the family to see us and to know that, you know, we appreciate what your husband, you know, did for us as the tow truck community. So because, you know, normally when we do things like that, they stick us in the back.
Yeah.
So my sister-in-law said that they want us near the front so that the family can see us when they get there.
Gotcha.
So tow truck drivers, we shouldn't be in the back. We should actually be able to get seen this time, so the family will actually know that we are there to support them in their difficult time.
Well, we got about 50 to 100 trucks in District 4. I'm sure we can make it happen for the family.
And all these other records that actually worked with him in the Precinct 2 area, y'all are more than welcome to come. I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys did.
Encouraging you to come.
Yeah. If you worked with Edwards when he was 5x17 or 8253, we'd greatly appreciate for you guys to come out and show your support for.
I've never met him, but
Edwards.
I'll be there to show support.
He was a good dude, man. Really good guy.
The Express guys will be there as well.
And those of you that know Edwards and know Hubbard, they're like damn near the same. Both talk loud. Both didn't give a damn who was listening. He gonna tell you how it is and don't care if you like it or not.
He's
gonna
gonna
tell you how
one
it
of them
is.
right now.
Who?
You.
Shut up. But yeah, Edwards was a real good guy, real good. So let's move on to and then if you have any questions about the last ride, feel free to drop a comment on any of the posts on 10-6 or 10-6 or any of them, or whatever. Just drop a comment on any of the posts that I've made. So y'all want to move on fire pole on fire?
Oh God. Take it away, Panda Boy.
No, go ahead.
No, you can do that one.
Well, I mean,
Y'all were both there, right?
He was there before me. No, he showed up before me.
No, Isaiah was there.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Panda.
Man, I mean, I really wasn't on
You heard
scene.
the radio traffic. Go ahead.
I heard the radio.
Yeah. You go over the radio traffic.
Yeah, I wasn't on scene.
Yeah, go over the radio traffic. I'll talk about what was on scene.
So they dropped this major. What was it? Stockdick and Peak Road. It was like the 3700 block of Peak, I believe, or something
like that.
Something like that. And you know, C5, they dropped their accidents before they dispatch EMS half the time. Well, anyways, they get there, their unit's out within minutes. I mean, not even, I think, seconds. The dispatch call.
Pretty quick.
I say within a minute. And she gets there, she gets on the radio, and she's yelling on the radio that I got one lane on the ground, the car's fully engulfed. And then she's like, 30 seconds later, she started screaming, I got 3 people inside. I need I don't even remember, but she was just going crazy saying there's multiple people trapped inside. And
what did she say what did she scream that the car was gonna do?
Oh, the car was gonna explode. So then one of my guys is there, Jamal was there, and he's on the radio saying that he's used both of his fire extinguishers because the fire, what you're looking at now, wasn't as big
And
before they showed up.
That video credit goes to Jamal. Jamal
Yeah.
sent us that video.
Yeah, this is Jamal's video. Well, he was there. He was one of the first ones on scene, and he said that the fire wasn't that bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. He tried to use both of his fire extinguishers, didn't work. The car continued to engulf into flames, and that's when the unit started going crazy. And yeah, and Isaiah could tell you the rest. 'Cause, I
What-
mean,
when
I was dropping at the lot when it happened.
When was it confirmed that there were
So
nobody inside?
So
Afterward,
yeah. So
after everything was done.
when the call dropped, I was at West Green and Park Row. At the time, nobody knew the vehicle was on fire, so I started heading that way. And I
Yeah,
started-
because they just dropped it as a major, and
Yeah.
then afterwards, that's when they retoned out on it and said priority one.
And when
Everybody priority one.
I got on the flyover is when she
toned out on it, right?
started screaming.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, I was like, she's been out here for a while. If she's screaming, it must be something like serious. So, I would like to say I stepped it up, but I can only do 82. But, I start heading that way. What?
No, what are you trying to go to? What kind of app you trying to go to, brother?
Oh,
Anyway,
alrighty then.
Awkward.
I was about to play 7 years old. The song.
I don't.
Well, anyways, back to your story.
Anyway, so I'm taking the flyover. She's yelling. So, saying that there's 3 other people in the vehicle.
Man, I wish we had that on recording, bro.
And that the vehicle's about to explode, and
multiple times.
I
numerous
kind of
times.
giggled at that.
Can you explain to us why? Explain.
Cars do not explode. The tires will pop and go boom. That will make you think the car's exploding. The windows, depending on how the vehicle's positioned, the glass could pop out at you because it's hot. It's gonna break.
But they don't go boom boom.
They don't go boom. Also, the steering column, it has magnesium in it. It gets hot and starts sparking sometimes. But the car's not gonna blow up. Now, if it's a Tesla, I don't know, it might. But
Yeah, you ain't lying.
those things are crazy. But a regular gas or diesel motor is not going to blow up. The gas tank might melt and it'll leak on the ground and catch on fire. Car's not going to blow up. It's not. But I get there. I get out. I put some gloves on. I ask her where the one patient is, and I was very confused on why why C5 asked for Cy-Fair Fire Department when ESD 200 is Stock Dick and Katie Hockley.
Literally, what,
They're down the street.
2-3 minutes from the
So
location.
when I got there and looked at the guy and saw that his ear was barely hanging on to his side of his face, I turned around. I was like, "Hey, tell your dispatch to call District 6." I'm surprised they knew what I was talking about when I said that. After they did that, District 6 still beat Cy-Fair there.
Wow.
Well, District 6's ambulance beat them there. Cy-Fair's engine got there first. So I started
I
helping.
bet them
District
boys
6.
are rolling.
Yeah.
They fucking drive the shit out.
Because I even
Right.
called Cy-Fair's dispatch to make sure that they knew that there were supposedly people entrapped in this car. Because I never heard them come back and say that on the radio. So I was like, let me make sure that they are aware of that. My dispatcher was kind of rude when I asked her that, but whatever. So they get there. They put
Dispatcher to who?
Cy-Fair.
Oh.
So they get the fire out. We get the guy in the back. Oh, then I asked the dude, I said, hey man, I said, where are you and your buddy's coming from? And he goes, oh, me? Guatemala. My friend, Mexico.
Oh
Like-
my god.
I was like, no, not where you're from. I said, where were you coming from? Guatemala. I'm like,
Jesus.
I was like, okay, where were you coming from? Your house, the mall, the bar? Oh, mi casa. I said, okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. I was like, did you maybe drop your friends off at home before you were going back home or something? No, they're in the car. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, they're here. They're going to check on your friends. And you look over, car's fully engulfed. But if you've ever smelt a burning flesh, you'll never forget that smell. And I didn't smell that smell. So I was kind of like, I don't think anybody's in that car. Thank God there wasn't anyone in that car. So I think he
at
was
one point she said there was 4 people still entrapped inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Um,
information she was getting from.
from
Mr.
Guatemala. Mr. Guatemala, yeah. So thank God there wasn't anyone in there. I think he was just a little bit drunk.
Oh, a little bit.
A little tipsy.
It doesn't surprise me.
I'm surprised. County. Who was it? Was it Milstead or Apple? I think Milstead.
Well, see what I'll tell you. Explain that to you here in a second too.
Oh,
So-
I forgot you stayed.
Yeah.
Some of them said no.
Sorry ass record driver. No.
Well, I said that's my key. to go ahead
yeah.
and dip.
So they get him in the box. They actually end up life flighting him.
What?
In the comments.
No,
We're not gonna stop and just for that. No.
I don't know what. I
My
didn't-
bad.
I
My
didn't read
bad.
it.
Let me continue on with the story.
Fuck Toad.
So they life flighted him with non-life threatening injuries to Herman downtown because of his ear. But then,
And now he's gonna look like an MMA fighter.
yeah,
Oh wait.
yeah, like Mike Tyson bit his ear off.
You hear me?
So C5, 2 sergeants come over to me and they were like, "Hey, Cooksey, are you gonna load that car?" I said, "Nope." And he's like, "Okay, well, let me be fair. Let me go ask that express driver, Julio or G-Mex was still on scene." And he asked him, and he's like, "Nah." So they had to call Milstead out to come and get it because, I mean, that car, it was like a 2000 something
I don't know.
Toyota 4Runner.
I don't know. But I don't think these units understand that we don't get paid at all.
Well,
To
the
load these
the
fucking
one of the
cartridges.
sergeants understood that, and I think he did because of where he transferred from within C5 knew. The other sergeant was kind of irritated that we didn't want to load that car, but it's like
Was it
you're.
the female sergeant?
Oh, I was trying not to go into that much detail.
There's
but-
multiple female sergeants.
well, not at night.
Anyways,
But that person was upset, and I was thinking to myself, and it's like, well, you're upset, but how many times do y'all not load a fucking car because y'all want to wait on a licensed driver? Like, so you're mad because I don't want to sit here and do 3 hours worth of work for $80? You're mad? You do it. You load it up. I'll take it to the lot. You load it. You shortchain it. You dolly it. I'll take it.
fuck that. Then you're gonna have that fucking smell in your truck for about a week.
No, but if they're gonna do all the work, sure, I'll load it, or they can load it and I'll transport it. But I mean, come on. But yeah, that was the fire pole on fire.
Well,
The scene was very chaotic. It was a very very
Really, what made it chaotic was the radio traffic.
Not only that, you had the radio traffic, which then made them call SO, and you had C5 units running from everywhere, every which way. And then, another thing that really kind of grinds my gears is when it's a scene like that the police don't need to be that damn close, and they park all over the fucking road.
Which agency?
It was both SO and C5. And then you get a fire truck and an ambulance that has to hop over the fucking median because they can't get to the fucking scene because you have all these cop cars blocking the fucking road. Move. You know they're coming. The damn car's on fire, so you know they're coming. Make room. Y'all want to yell at the damn tow truck drivers to get out the way? Y'all get out the way. You heard me?
you heard me.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, sorry about that little rant. Sorry. So yeah, that's should we talk about the KSP or another topic on the things to talk about? KSP.
Let's talk about that. People posing as TDLR inspectors. You're busy.
What the? Who put that on the board?
Damn.
What is it? What does that say? Pay my guy Mike.
It's gotta be a left hand, right.
A left what?
Left land.
hand.
Left land? It's a left land rider, guys.
It's gotta be a lefty. But damn, pay my boy Mike, man. What
What is going on?
God damn.
Shout out to Express because that would never happen at Express. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you.
No comment, know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
Except on the city tags, I do have a comment on that.
Tags with city tags.
again, shout out to Express for them city tags. All right, I'm done. My bad.
I have to go play with them toll road boys up there. Jella, you can ride in the truck with me.
Look, bro, he's heated now. That's it. That's it. He's heated.
Woo! You can be passenger princess. Just put your
You know-
seatbelt on because that shit won't go off.
Hold on. I'll call somebody and I can.
Anyways, but yeah, let's talk about that because I'm curious myself on that.
What was it?
It says beware of people posing as TDLR inspectors.
So
So did y'all have an encounter or something or what?
I think it's something that he read. We'll let him. He's doing something, so we'll let him get to that when he can. But
Oh shit!
I know
his phone is blowing up
that,
after that.
as far
No, that ain't my phone.
as far as TDLR inspectors are concerned, I've never seen an inspector for tow trucks. I have dealt with an inspector for the storage lot. And this dude, I mean, he straight called me. He's like, "Hey, I'm on the way to inspect your lot." Oh, okay, cool. I was like, "I'm like 40 minutes out." He's like, "I'll be there in an hour." He literally gave me,
This is recently.
this was this year. Yeah.
Okay.
And he showed up. I mean, he saved my number. He's like, "You got any questions?" Blah, blah, blah. Like, this dude was literally not out to try to screw anyone. Like, he just wants to make sure that you're compliant. And if you're not, to fix it.
Was he a legit person?
Yeah, he was legit.
What did he show up in? Because I've heard TDLR, they show up in like.
Bro, he first of all, he showed up in a minivan, and secondly, he slapped an Empire sticker on the bumper. And I have a picture of that, so I'll insert that when I edit this. But he legit put an Empire sticker on his van.
How are you gonna edit it live?
Sorry,
When I edit, you know.
I got
Anyways.
a screenshot where I guess DJ's condition is getting worse or something.
DJ.
Yeah, DJ.
Oh, for the C4.
Yeah, they just posted 47 minutes ago, asking for prayers for him. So I guess because I know he was diagnosed with 2 more brain tumors.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's a strong kid, man.
Yeah, it
to be
is.
honest with
Man,
you.
he is.
He's a funny ass kid. Have you heard some of the shit he says?
No, but I could imagine.
dude.
Hey, show that on the camera so people know we were talking about.
I don't know how close or far I need to be. I mean, it should show up even on AllView.
Yeah.
So, let me see. While y'all are doing that, I think I shared a video of him saying something
Well,
funny.
yeah. Prayers to him, man. Hopefully he pulls
Yeah,
through.
that's a
It's unfortunate.
strong
Sure.
kid, strong family.
I just feel some type of way about kids like that, bro. Man, that shit.
It's tough.
It,
man.
it hits different when there's a kid.
Yeah, it does.
Like that scene that I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen or heard about that double murder suicide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haiti.
Park Row.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. Well, anyways, yeah, back to the guy. He slapped the Empire sticker on his ass. I mean, on his bumper.
On the bumper, I didn't touch his ass. That's for sure.
Starting to sound like a Lightning McQueen.
But
Stupid.
I mean, he was cool, dude. He told me that they he hasn't inspected a tow truck for years. It had been years.
Yeah, the other rumors that TDLR rolls up and all that shit. I have yet. I've been doing that shit. What 4 on 5?
I think I
years.
asked him, or maybe he just said it on his own, but he said when it comes down to the tow trucks, that's what the PD is for, or counties or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we have our annual inspections. That's what it's for, so that it takes off the TDLR. The agencies inspect our storage lots too, but I mean, for whatever reason, TDLR still gets involved when it comes to the storage lots. Now, if you get a direct complaint, yeah, bro, they're gonna come inspect you.
Yeah.
If you get a towing related complaint,
Mm.
then they're probably gonna come inspect your truck. If you get a storage lot complaint, well, they're gonna come check out your storage. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm for them. I'm not gonna say I'm against them. I mean, I think because I wasn't around before TDLR, so I don't even know what it was like to operate without them. But I mean, they're not as bad as people make them seem. If you're doing what you're supposed to and you're taking care of your business, you got no problems. It's in the story. Take care of your equipment. Take care of your lot. You got no problems.
All I know is when you get your new TDLRs. I don't know if you guys anybody renewed.
I got mine in December. That's
Okay,
the
well
same.
I just got mine last week. They went down to Chuck E. Cheese cards.
Yeah, it's like
Flimsy as fuck.
I think
It's not
yeah.
thick plastic no more. You can
Yeah.
literally the game card. You go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese or whatever that damn what's that place? Main Event. It's a goddamn game card. So how does that come back to the
Impersonators.
yeah, the impersonating?
I mean, we're waiting on Cookie for that. He's
Oh.
distracted.
Yeah.
it was
Abstracted
just,
over there?
so it was something. I'll have to pull it back up. It was something I read on TDLR's website.
Whenever you're ready, bro. No worries.
Yeah, we're just all here waiting for you. No big deal.
Yeah.
Well,
no worries.
I was trying to find funny videos of DJ, so sorry.
We just need you to hurry
Jesus
up.
Christ. How about y'all show up on time?
We
Y'all
didn't-
could have already known the damn shit if you'd have been here.
we were
I
all
was right
done.
on country. I had to pick him up. He don't have a ride.
You got a motorcycle?
He didn't want to
It
ride
was
in the
gonna
rain.
rain.
Put a rain jacket on.
Oh,
Goddamn it.
that's fucked up.
He would have came in here looked like he had chicken pox.
I'll be all right.
Hey, that rain ain't no joke. We
Anyway,
riding, boy.
No, it ain't.
On the people impersonating a TDLR inspector, it's pretty much saying that there's people going around the storage lots that are telling you have to pay for an inspection, which is not true.
Never been.
It's saying when a
Never been
TDLR
true.
inspector comes to your lot, first they should have a state issued ID. They should be able to hand you a business card from the state right away. They should never charge you for an inspection or charge you for anything, or if you owe any fines or fees, they will not collect those in person. So anybody that comes to you from TDLR talking about, oh, you owe us $2,000 for this fee, they're never going to come in person to collect that debt. They're never going to come and say, oh, to inspect your lot, it's $25. That's never going to happen. So apparently, I guess TDLR is having that issue of people going around saying, hey, I work for TDLR. I'm here to inspect your shit. It's going to be $250, blah, blah, blah. So be aware of that. People that own storage lots, or even if you're in a record and some random person pops up and says they're TDLR. So just be aware of that. People be doing it. Any other questions on that topic, gentlemen?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
That's
Can I
what-
help
it's
you?
just fuck. All right.
No, I don't have any
Oh,
questions.
okay, thanks.
It's just crazy. Well, how would you react if you're on scene and say, "Hey, man, I'm on TDLR. You're doing an inspection on your truck."
I'm like, oh, that's cool. Have a nice day.
Wow.
You can inspect it as I'm leaving
Oh wow.
or loading the car, whatever happens.
What if he calls the old record inspector?
Well, then I can come inspect it together.
Oh wait, will you pass?
I
Did
will.
you just say wee wee?
I mean, if you want to tell me what's on your mind.
I'm just saying that's what you said.
Anyways, will you pass? What
I will.
about the winders?
They're good.
Really?
I don't think TDLR cares about windows.
TDLR doesn't. Nope.
No, I think TDLR just cares about red and blues and shit.
No, they don't care about
They-
that.
yeah,
they care
can't
about your.
that. It's in the fucking transportation code.
They care about your. I don't know what to call it, but I'll say stickers. They want to make sure that your company's name is big enough, your phone number, your TDLR numbers. So if somebody needs to file a complaint against you, they want to make sure they can read all of that. That's truly what they look for.
So they want to support the Karens.
Well, they want to make sure that, the people rolling around with no insurance, no cab cards, those people ain't going around, making money.
Mm.
TDLR got to get their cut.
Yeah.
So
True.
Yeah.
It's a valid point that they could be posing as TDLR to get inside your storage lot to see what you got in there, to come in there when you closed, or
Hey, that'd be some shit. That'd be
Nuts
a
and stuff.
high end crook right there, boy. He knows what he's doing. Really? I didn't know that.
yeah, it's a possibility.
it's definitely a possibility.
Wouldn't put it past them.
What you think about that country?
Big country.
No comment.
Hey, Black Secret wants to know why
shit.
you're very angry.
Why are you mad there, Mr.
Bro,
Christie?
why are you
Because
so
you know
mad?
why? Let me tell him.
Man,
Where's he at? He in the chat.
Yeah, he in the
So,
chat.
let me-
Why am I mad? Because you've turned me down twice to come on this show. Talking about you got something else to do or your toe book numbers are low. That's why.
Debo.
Dr. Cobra in the chat saying HCSO let him do it all day. I'm assuming he means the storage lot.
Do what? What? What about the storage lot?
I don't know
What's going on with the storage line?
Do
what he was talking about.
What?
Them stealing high-end cars and
But how
shit.
is SO letting them do that?
I don't know.
What can you elaborate? Elaborate, is that the word?
Yeah,
Elaborate on that
Elaborate on that.
because I'm lost.
I mean, you can get it away without a short SO, especially D4.
Put it in the parking lot.
Tell TDLR. No TDLR. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
That they do for sure.
Hey, I don't know when's the last time y'all had an auction, Dr. Cobra, but y'all will be in for a surprise. That unit that was, I don't know her name, but it was a her. And she's no longer doing it.
Flores.
Is that it?
Flores, yes.
She's no longer part of the
Didn't she
VCD. No,
No,
she's a
she-
district in District 4. She's a district unit.
Really?
Yep. That's all the information I'll give out.
Flores, I think, is retired.
It's a female, bro, that was in
Yeah.
charge of the
The white lady.
auction.
Like for years?
No, new. She was new.
Oh.
Hispanic lady.
Oh, I'm
The
talking
short
about
Hispanic
about Flores. Flores was doing
I don't
Got
know.
Fired. She got
I
fired.
have. She didn't get fired.
No.
Got fired.
Did she?
Did she get fired? Well,
Got fired from over there.
Okay, yeah.
Well-
She's a district.
You know, country plugged in, boy.
Put it in the contract. You know what I'm saying?
plugged in like a lamp in a socket, boy.
Mr. Phone Call.
Mr. Andrew, I know.
He said that he's told
Shit.
Simon's coming for their next auction.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting. I don't know when's the last time I heard her go into an auction, but I know that other.
From what I've heard, they're understaffed.
Well,
Are they? That's right.
Well,
the
yeah,
record
lots
inspector has
of
been out doing
units
inspections.
HPD.
Oh, wow.
yeah, my mistake on the florist thing. I don't know this lady's woman, but I know she was new, so it is not florist.
Yeah, Flores
No.
retired. I knew that.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was like. I think
It's a
Flores retired.
Hispanic lady. The one who got me in trouble for my tent.
Oh.
Did you change it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Took it off, put it back on.
good thing I don't have 10 on my truck.
Any wrecker inspectors? Well, I'd say go look for country, but you can't find them because you ain't got no truck. So
Damn.
At the
never mind.
dealership.
Never mind. Heard they're fixing that tent while they're there too. So you know.
That's fixed. 20%. You can see me.
So should I talk about the Mission Bin pursuit?
Yeah, go for it. Go let it rip.
Look, I'm not gonna. We can get into details if you want, but the funniest part is I just hear 44 Boy 10's. I think he's Turkish.
Yeah.
So he's got a heavy accent, regardless, whatever ethnicity he is. This dude keys up and he's like, 44 Boy 10, I got the spikes set up. And then like 10 seconds later, mind you, HPD got involved because they are PIT certified. So we had several SO shops that had the bumper, and that, you know, Tom 20 initiated pursuit. So Tom 20 is trying to get them to get in front,
Yeah, we heard that.
but they're not PIT certified. So regardless if they get up front, they can't do it.
Tom Tony was kind of trying to catch his breath, trying to get up to the front of the pursuit.
I'm not gonna get in on that. But all I know is after I heard I'm setting up spikes, I hear HPD. I just got spiked. Show me out the pursuit. And
But
I'm
the
like,
part that pissed me off is if you're gonna say I'm setting up spikes, say where you're at.
he did.
No, he did not. He said I'm setting up spikes. He never said where he was.
I talked to
Because he was
2
going
Adam
in and out of the
100 about
neighborhood
this.
several times. He
and
never said where he was.
He defended him. He's like, look, bro. He's like, it's really hard to set up spikes in a pursuit.
Well, yeah.
He's like,
but
I could see how that happened. He's like, you know, I'm not gonna knock him for it. But
if he would have said where he was at, I guarantee you HPD would have backed off.
Oh, I mean, he was pissed.
There were
SO.
SO
came over to their channel.
I mean, look,
He
I'm
didn't
just
say
a
where
record
he was at.
driver that monitors.
That's why HPD didn't know to back off. Because when you say where you're at with spikes, everybody knows to back off, let that car pass through, then give like a few seconds for that person to snatch those spikes back, and then go. He did not say where he was at.
Yep.
I mean,
He didn't.
I'm just an opinionated wrecker driver, and I think that pursuit was handled pretty poorly, like extremely poorly. Even down to the very end where he jumped on foot, he was on the ground and Abel was in the air.
And they wouldn't allow air support to.
Fork knife.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's them C-beat boys.
No, 44 bore 10s.
Mind you, it was
50
during
beat,
shift
40,
change.
50 beat.
It was during shift change, so some of them parked at Mission Bend. Some of them might came from Clay Road.
I used to not
But she was
understand.
doing the lap, literally in and out the neighborhood, in out, in out.
Same neighborhood.
Same fucking streets.
Yeah.
2 streets. She was going making a big ass oval.
That's why I think our radio has to do like beeps to let people know, hey, the channel's up.
No, I didn't know that.
I used to, I guess, question why the sergeants are always terminating pursuits, but it kind of makes sense that their deputies are.
I mean, some of these these D4 units out here can't fucking drive worth
They
shit.
get too excited.
There's another one. I know we weren't gonna talk about it, but Boy 46. I mean, dude almost wrecked out at Mason and 10 because he was going too fast for the turn, and he didn't yield to 2 out of 100 who could have pitted the suspect.
Man, that would have been nice.
So
Would have finally got that motherfucker.
homie made it, and that was pursuit number 4, 3.
4.
Pursuit number 4.
I think that-
And he got away again.
I was like, that's a topic for this. I think.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock Boy 46. He's a good unit, but
I don't even know who that is.
not all units. You know, they shouldn't be the number 1 lead car in a pursuit. That's all. Hempfield's got a lot of experience, bro. He's got a lot of pursuits under his belt.
Where's that Challenger at?
And he's got a lot
He
of
said it's at
I
the
don't give a
storefront.
Oh.
attitude.
Yeah, 100%.
Hit your ass at 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, he will.
I mean, let him rip, bro. Like, I feel like SO's kind of
He's got
holding
that
it
brand
back.
new Tahoe, bro. That bitch is quick.
Yeah, he told me about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
They can do that
Yeah.
at the state.
Well, he can't. He's a motherfucker.
Just has to be returned once they turn it in.
Somebody hungry, bro.
Some big bag ass people in the chat, bro.
This
God damn.
They don't call you Panda for nothing.
Oh, now he wants to delete his comment. You've been exposed already, bro.
Anybody read Black's comment?
Oh, that's directed to Mr.
I did read his comment and I giggled and I said, fork knife. That fork knife game.
Yeah, he put his 4 hours in today, so he's good. We're only required to work 4 hours a day, just FYI.
Is there any
Oh,
point in working?
and they
more?
got city tags.
Like nothing's going on.
Man.
Hashtag city
We're
tags.
just required to work 4. That's it. We were able to take the day off.
City tags.
Can't see it on here.
Can we circle the one next to all that?
City tags. Hashtag city tags.
Hey, my guy Mike.
Debo.
Well, so we have a couple more things on the agenda.
Yeah, we'll let you talk about that. The X-Ho. I mean X-Pro.
X Pro.
Sorry,
We love them.
I apologize.
He does. So we have a story here that was sent to us by an anonymous tow truck driver.
Oh,
Apparently there was a traffic stop that was initiated on a vehicular for reckless driving on the Beltway,
Katy Tollway.
Katy Freeway.
Katy
Sorry,
Freeway.
it was on the Katy Freeway. Pardon that wrong information. The X-Pro driver was instructed to load the motor vehicle. The 2 occupants in the vehicle were detained. The vehicle was moved off the roadway to a safer location
For further investigation.
for further investigation. Thank you, big country.
You're right there, country. Round of applause for you, country.
Thank you, sir. It was moved
Happens
off.
all the time.
It was moved off for further investigation. After the unit finished his investigation, the unit determined that there was not, I guess, a sufficient enough evidence
For
or
an
whatever
arrestable
to
offense.
arrest the people for reckless driving. So he released them and instructed the record driver to drop the vehicle, which as a record driver, we all know that is a possibility. Just because you're moving the car off the freeway does not mean it's going to go to the lot. So this X-Pro driver then told this unit that he was not going to do any friendlies for him and that he was going to tell all the other X-Pro and Alpha drivers to not do any friendlies for that unit. And this was apparently a toll road unit, I believe. And I don't think I would ever tell that to a toll road unit because they load cars up there.
Them
I mean,
boys
you-
work.
You get disregarded. You ain't even on scene.
Yeah, you're on camera
Like-
pulling up and no more wreckers. Like,
You
they
get-
work up there.
you get
Why would
guaranteed
you tell
money.
that to a toll road unit?
Do you know what a
Dumbass.
expo driver this was?
I don't want to say no name.
I do, but I was told by that person not to mention his name on the podcast.
Because they're attorney
So-
will call.
I don't want.
We don't need no lawyers calling us.
Yeah, I don't.
Sp-
I don't want to mention that person's name.
Speaking of
So-
which, just speaking of callers, at some point today, we're gonna have an open line. So if anybody want to get something off their chests, or if they just want to call up here and talk, any X-Pro guys out there that want to give us a call, we're gonna have an open line.
What joke? That's a me and J2 joke, bro. Stop it. I'm confused.
I don't know, but did you notice the panda in the comment? Panda boy.
I'm glad y'all find it fucking hilarious.
It's pretty funny there, bud.
Yeah.
It was funny when they said you were black belt. I laughed real hard. I wrote it down later when I went home. We laughed about it later as well.
Anyway, but yeah, that Expo driver told that unit that to his face. And I was
Man,
just
shame on X-Pro, man. That's pretty.
That's fucking sad. If I had a city tag, I'll be over there on the Beltway all the time. I
But
swear to God. I
whoever,
would.
whoever that unit is, if you're
Now, would
listening,
you tell the units if you get
Excuse me.
screwed up? Sorry, I didn't mean to
Excuse me.
interrupt. It's
You're going to
the
make
same
him
problem.
mad. He didn't take his medicine.
excuse me.
Oh, he's definitely on his medicine. You see how many times he poured that cup?
Do you see what's in his hand right now?
I'm trying to.
So scared. Go ahead. Sir.
If that unit is listening,
if
whatever-
he's listening,
if that unit is listening, if you need a friendly,
We
if
got
they
you,
don't
bro.
show up, I will come from Katy to wherever you're at on the Beltway to help you.
And we got you, buddy.
Even if I don't have a city tag,
Yeah.
I'll still come up there and help.
I couldn't hear you.
yeah.
Can you say it a
I
little bit?
said, even if
tag.
I don't have a city tag, I will take my only having Harris County tag ass up there,
What zone?
zone 2, zone 5,
Zone
wherever, zone 1, zone 7, and I will help that unit. Unless you're on my list. But yeah, that unit will come help. I don't understand
Well,
why.
hopefully they're watching. They can hear your expressions.
I mean, I hope that Expo driver's watching.
I'm sure they are. They're probably watching. Make
Yeah.
sure you don't say their name.
Lawyers already
The
on.
lawyer's watching.
Yeah.
To get that shit right.
It's kind of like TikTok.
It's only freedom of speech. It's too far away. I'll give me. No. Come over here.
Well,
Yeah, I made a TikTok on that. Yeah.
you can't do personal stuff in the truck, Cookie.
What?
Yeah.
Um,
You can't go fishing.
What? I don't go fishing, sir. In my truck, in my record truck, I have a personal truck.
your
I
record
do.
truck?
My record truck.
I
So
do.
what if
I
people
put
don't
a
have a
boat,
boat?
fishing
Oh
boat.
man, I hope I don't get in trouble for coming here.
I put a fishing boat.
If you don't
with
answer
mine.
the phone and leave right now, you're gonna get fired.
Sorry, guys. This is my podcast. I'll be damned if I'm walking out. Text me, boy.
Yeah, don't pull a
They text
like
me
one of them
something like that.
previous.
Woo!
Don't worry, bro. We're not out to get you. We're not gonna say anything, and
Yeah, we don't want you to be like one of our previous guests.
paranoid,
I ain't no guest.
paranoid guest.
I'm the founder.
Should I go get your sign?
Hey, Cookie, what are you doing next week, bro? We'd love to have you on as a guest.
You must not like your iPad.
It's
'Cause
all
it's
right.
about to
It's
fly
not-
through that giant ass gap where glass was.
Oh, man,
Well,
you
thank
didn't
you for subscribing.
You didn't bring a Ruger.
I didn't.
Yeah, you messed up on that, didn't you, boy?
I didn't.
Yeah, my
Ooh.
dogs.
Oh, I forgot we were live for a second. Oh, Ooh, almost said something that would have got us in trouble.
It's YouTube. They don't give a fuck.
No, that word they do.
Oh,
Woo, boy! I caught myself real quick.
it's one of them. Woo.
Yeah, I was about to say you. Oh,
What, you fucker?
No.
Oh.
It's an ER at the end of it.
Oh, we.
Whoa.
Talk to me dirty.
I caught myself.
Talk to me dirty.
What?
When should we open the lines, guys?
Fuck it now. We can.
Anybody in the chat? You got my public service.
So while we're waiting on someone to call in,
If my guy Mike has anything he wants to say, get
Yeah,
off his
call
chest.
him.
Give us a
Shit.
call, bro. Let us know.
All us.
but while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and cover this here.
Tow
And
truck.
so we had knee pads, boy.
You had knee pads.
got no motherfucking knee pads, boy.
Oh, it's in the chat. Who you calling boy?
Anyway, so we had two. I don't know if it was two or one. I'd like to know what company they were with. Matter of fact, I'd like to have them on the show. To be honest,
What are we talking about?
the record drivers that pulled HPD out of their shop after they were hit by
That's
somebody.
what I was asking for. The
The
link.
shop
Maybe the
caught
media
fire.
got it on.
I sent it to you. Bro.
No, they just said tow truck.
No, you fucking did.
The
I sent it
media,
to both of you. Same group.
the media did not say what company.
Well, let's contact the media. Who was it? Was it Grizzy?
No, I think it was ABC or KSOU, one of the two.
Well, how about you call them?
And
They have an open line.
They ain't gonna tell you that shit.
Anyways,
Let's see.
Police officers were hurt overnight when their patrol car was hit.
Other side.
I can hear it from right here.
A deadly stabbing. In a deadly stabbing, I should say. When everything changed in an instant. Michelle Troy is live off Homestead in Northeast Houston.
Homestead?
What investigators believe caused the crash and the Good Samaritan who may have saved their lives. Michelle?
Hey there, Trayson. Well, fortunately, we're told those officers, both of them were not seriously hurt. And it was all in thanks to a big part that a record driver played. He was just in the right place at the right time and stepped in. But here at the scene, I can tell you police have since cleared the scene, but the damage is still quite visible. Take a look at what we found here off Homestead. You can see this torn up patch of dirt is where that patrol car ended up after the crash. We also have some video hours earlier of what this all looked like. This all happened just after midnight. The front of the HPD cruiser in that video you can see is completely mangled, jammed into the dirt. Investigators say the officers, as you mentioned, were on their way to help at a fatal stabbing scene when they were hit. We're told their lights and sirens.
So the record driver or record drivers that pulled them out of that shop. I mean, if you guys would like to come on the show, that'd be awesome. I'd love to hear y'all's side of the story and what happened, because the news really didn't cover all that much. Or if you guys don't want to be known, that's cool too. If you could tell us more about your story, we could tell that for you if you don't want to be on camera. But yeah, great job to that record driver or record drivers that pulled HPD.
What zone is it out there?
I have no idea.
I think it's
Homestead?
zone. I don't think that's zone 2 still. I think it's zone 3.
No idea. I don't have a city tag, so I wouldn't know.
No, about a city tag around here, dude. It's fucked up.
Do we have a caller? So we're trying to.
While you on the phone, we're live. All right, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, so he's tying up the lines.
Hang that shit up.
We can call after the podcast. The founder said we need to get the lines back open.
Thank you. If you're watching live, thank you. Bye.
We lost a viewer by you doing that.
Wonder what Mike's wonder what Mike's comment. GPS on the truck, they know where you're at.
Oh, I know they know. They can see me, brother.
Oh, you're talking about you and your company.
Yes. On city tag having company. Kidding. Not really.
I think yes.
Well, while we're waiting on more callers, we're going to talk about the. Hold on.
Oh,
Hang on.
Shit.
Who's calling?
Blaxican.
Who's calling?
It's Blaxican, sir.
You fucking just ain't no goddamn secret.
Hold on, Zach. I'm putting you on speaker.
Fuck.
You're alive, sir.
What it do? What it do?
What to do?
It's that big express guy. You know what it is.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
it ain't Express, fuck the Reds.
Hey,
Hey, what up, big dog?
it's the collector.
Yeah.
It's the future record driver. Record company.
There you go.
Good morning. Good morning.
So, you're live, bro. You're on the line. What you want to talk about?
One person. I'm saying, PP, what's up, bro?
Where you at? You need to be on the show. You know what? Just for you, Zach. Whenever you want to come on the show, we will move it out of for whatever day of the week you needed to be on, so we can have you on the show.
Damn, bro. Hey, that's something different right there, big dog.
So you just let me know, and we'll move the podcast that week. We'll get you on the podcast. That way we can jack my.
First we start seeing country in the camera more.
No, sir.
Once I see that, then I might come on.
Well,
No, sir.
Hey, don't worry about it. Next week we'll have a hidden camera set up. Don't even worry about
If
it.
you look through Andrews, you can see his right titty nipple. I'm just saying.
See that ponytail.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Boy, he trying to see the
Uh,
ponytail. I think Blake likes to pull on it a little bit.
West Little York. West Little York. West Little York.
Anybody?
I know. Defender cried at Fry and Clay.
Who was
Oh,
on that
hey,
scene?
Zach. Yeah, talk about that shit.
Let me know, bro. I wasn't there. What happened?
Yeah, fill me in too.
No, I'm not an express shit.
Oh, that shit was funny, boy.
Gang, gang.
So we gonna talk about it or what we doing?
Yeah, let's hear about it, Zach. What happened? Who was crying?
No, yeah, boy, he's always crying.
Oh.
Uriel from
Urinal.
Oh, shit.
The reason he gets what he gets is because his attitude. And, bro, these units already sometimes don't want to know. He comes crying to him. And you come into our area, you starting all that, bro. It's either you get with it or you get lost.
And the sauce.
That's pretty much it. Every time we see him, it's big expression.
What happened with Fry and Clay?
So Fry and Clay. So
Dr. Cobra says 6 trucks matching.
well,
He's-
that wasn't at Fry and Clay. That was he said that was at Little York.
When was this?
But hold on. So after he got the fucky.
The Chiwiwi?
he got the chewy
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if he actually. I don't even know if he actually. Yeah, I have never. This dude, like when I walked over to his truck, his eyes were watery, bro.
Oh no!
Like he looked like he actually was going to cry, bro. Like for real. And I'm like, nuh-uh. Like I felt bad. I'm like, is he really about to cry?
y'all need to stop playing with that boy,
Like
man.
y'all fool around. That dude gonna come out there and just start ramming our truck. Gonna be like, what's
Chicago?
Yeah.
I think that was Chicago, bro. They
He
were
gonna be
ramming
doing that
trucks.
shit. Y'all better leave that boy alone.
He's gonna get to that point, but he ain't got it.
I don't know, bro. That's one of them things that people can get put in them. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gotta have it, but they might find it.
So what, you think he gonna find gangster within the weekend or something or what?
I'm just saying it can happen.
The only thing we want is for him to chill out, bro. And
Let him know.
you come out and you act accordingly, bro. You come out and shake everybody's hand. You fool. You new to the area, first of all. And the only thing we have to go by is that you cry a lot. You come to cause a problem. So that's not what we need.
That's a good message there.
Can't keep pushing him.
What'd you write?
If he gets it together, there's no problem.
He's gonna himself.
I don't think he's gonna get it together. He's gonna have that
He
same
can, bro.
mindset.
Look, so when I first ran into him, it was a 99 I-10 wreck, and me and Aaron were on it, and 5N came out the hat. He went over there and was like, "Good, I'm glad none of those Empire guys got it." We didn't even know him, bro. Like we didn't know him
Exactly.
from left to right, and he's like trying to hand out some. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, bro,
But
that's cool. Like,
I've also learned you have to watch him on a scene.
It's my opinion. He came out to the streets the wrong way, bro.
He'll try to talk to your customers too.
I mean,
notice that.
I'm not going to incriminate what we did yesterday, but just know
He got the chorizo.
So, Dr. Cobra
Dr.
said
Cobra's
he
going
said
off
he
in the
was
chat.
he was yelling. I want a sergeant right now. That's a great way to go in cuffs. You know who? Oh, never mind. I'm not going to mention.
We did that though, right?
No, sir.
Bro, because of the way he acts, first of all, but on that scene, on that specific scene, it was prior to the Greenhouse and Little York deal. So we knew how he was acting on Greenhouse and Little York. So when he came to Fry and Clay, he parks on the other side of the wreck. He parks in the street, in the turning lane. Him and his coworker. His coworker's cool. I have no problem with the coworker.
Yeah, his
He walked
coworker.
up to me. He's like, "Oh, we're all matching." I said, "No, y'all need to figure out a third spot." He's like, "No, we all put up together." I understand that, but bro, you parked on the other side of the street. You're on the wrong side of the wreck. If we want to go by politics and rules,
Yeah, because the
then
ordinance.
let's keep it all the way.
The ordinance states that the wrecker is supposed to be on the same side as the damaged motor vehicle. It does not state that you have to be in front of or behind. It just states you have to be on the same side as the damaged motor vehicle. So if he's not on the same side, technically he shouldn't have matched.
And it also says 150 feet away.
Yes.
Does not say front or behind.
But his coworker's good people. I know his whole family.
25 feet away, 30 feet away.
Yeah.
So he was primary. Show him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he is in that battalion chief truck.
Oh yeah, man.
My truck I designed. Yeah.
Any shout outs, Zach, you want to give before we end this line?
I mean, shout out to Express and shout out to all the motherfucking deputies that really go out there and get her.
Yeah, no shit.
Hell yeah, I heard that.
Now that was Express. What was that? Express Towing, right? Just make sure.
Express Towing, baby. Express Towing. You know it.
Shout out.
All right, that's a bet, bro.
We'll save everything, all the conversation for when I really go live.
That's a bet.
Bet.
That's a bet. Appreciate you calling.
Hey,
in,
when you come in, bro, make sure you got that shirt on. All right.
All right.
Does Mr. Cobra want to call and explain? Tell us more about
No,
New York?
I don't think Mr. Cobra wants to call in. Maybe Mr. Strada. You got anything you want to say?
Oh my god.
Now's your chance, bro. You got my public service.
Can I call? Sure.
Yeah,
Sure, brother.
As long as you got
We're waiting on that phone to ring.
Whoever calls first.
Call in, J2. Come on, call in, brother.
So we're gonna have J2 on the show at some point.
Tell me how those city tags. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop before I get fired.
I don't know if
Let me stop. I promise it's just Red Bull in here.
Why is it like all hazy?
Because it's the Quat peach, the Quat one. Somebody gonna call or what?
I guess not.
Okay, well we're gonna start this other story while we're
Up.
Never mind.
We got a caller. All right, J2, you're live.
Good morning. Good morning.
Please be careful with what you say while we're live.
Good morning.
Yeah. We ready?
Good morning.
Yeah, you're live, bro. Everybody can hear you.
Hey, good morning, Habibi.
So I want to say something, bro. I mean, it's getting out of hand. It's getting really annoying that there's so many people that joining in the game that don't know shit about the game, that just anybody's becoming a tow truck nowadays, and that's not how it is. I feel like the newbies are just they're not killing the streets in a good way, in a bad way. And it's like we're comparing the newbies to the old school, top-notch, good drivers. I feel like it's a shit show because everybody's hiring anybody. And just those newbies are not professional. They don't dress professional. They don't look professional. They don't talk professional.
Very true.
It's a bad image.
Yeah, because they're not educated. They come from anywhere. It's just crazy. We didn't have that issue before. Everybody that was working knew how we work, how the streets are, how people are, and what they like, what they don't like. Now it's like just so many of them. Everybody's becoming a tow truck. Everybody just think it's just so simple, so easy, and it's just I think they're all coming to this area for some odd reason. It's just you can go anywhere else. I think getting too crowded. I don't know, but they're fucking up the game, in my opinion.
So how do we fix that? Because it's up to us, bro. I mean, no one else is gonna fix it but us.
Stop hiring them.
Really, there's no fixing one. I mean, how could you fix it when an owner comparing a newbie to an old school professional driver and treated them both the same? I mean, how could you different that one the boss himself is treating both the same way. It's just the newbies getting too much credit. It just that's why so many of them are just uh, evolving. If it makes sense, they're just evolving everywhere because the owners are looking for something cheap, for something easy, for some just to take advantage on the streets, and don't want those good drivers that know what know what's the best for the customers, know what's the best for the company. For some reason, they're just looking into saving money, in their pockets, and I think that's why all these newbies are just coming in, not knowing what the hell they're doing.
I gotta agree with you 100% on all of that.
I think
bro.
everybody is agreeing with him right now.
They're just making us all look bad, and I mean, I understand. Look, there is tow trucks that speed, and we all understand. But we have to understand that there's a reason. So, like, there's a lot of times where tow trucks got there and saved life before even the EMS or even the officers or police showed up. Because just that's
not for a prisoner.
You already know, but
That's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That these new guys, they need to learn. Like, you can't be running priority to a prisoner call. Like, come on now. Like, you can't even be making that much money on that.
Back to what J2 was saying.
They're not educated. They're just given a key and a truck and say.
That's exactly what I'm about to say. Some of these companies out here are just hiring anybody. Anybody when they got an ass, sit down in it, drive it.
That's desperate, bro. That's what that is.
Dude, you hear this? You run it 100 miles an hour.
You got an 18-year-old out here working, and you got a 30-year-old out here that's been out here for years, and got kids, got family, house, cars, bills, and he's getting treated the same way as that guy that's been there for 2 months because he's asking for less, because he doesn't care, because he's just ghetto and just came out of whatever the hell.
He said ghetto.
You got the chat in here just telling you to preach on, bro.
I just feel like people.
Oh my God, fucking Mike
is just making everything look bad. Even us, with the cops, like they look at us almost like they're looking down on us. Like what?
Yeah, definitely.
Getting used to be like that. You used to call me friend, like, hey, I need your help, because we were on the same level. Whatever I know it. But nowadays, just like we got so many newbies, and I don't mind. Look, everyone needs a shot in life, but if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're just in it because the boss just wants you to put you in it because so he can pay these old school that been in the game for long, so he can
or so they can say, yeah, I got 30 trucks, I got 40 trucks out on the streets.
I just feel like there's some big heads out there. They're not doing it right because they're so focused on their pockets, and I think it's affecting everybody.
I think us. I'll just say OGs, veterans, whatever you want to call it. I think it's going to be our responsibility to take these people, just take them aside, let them know, like, hey, bro, like, I mean, it will, bro, if you do it without shaming them. Like, if you do it without publicly.
Go pull urinal aside. I guarantee it won't work.
I mean, I could talk to him. I'm not saying it's going to work, but I think we should try to talk to him.
He has. I think it's. I'm not gonna say it comes back to it goes back to the managing.
I agree, and I know
he's a rookie, bro. He is straight. Who knows what he did prior to this? But he's a rookie. He don't know what the fuck he's doing.
I mean, I get it. Like, I understand even if we talk to him, it doesn't mean it's gonna work. I get that. I'm not saying this is a foolproof. This is what's gonna happen. But we should at least talk to him, let them know, like, hey, y'all are missing up. Like, this is not how we do it.
At the end of the day, we're not counselors. We're not gonna stand here
but we have a.
They don't like losing good drivers, but they won't make changes.
That's fucking sad.
Who's that?
I don't know, but that's sad. I agree with that 100%.
Well, we appreciate you calling in, J2. You want to give any shout outs? Any shout outs before we?
Shout out to my nigga Cookie.
And shout out to the loved ones.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the loved ones, RP Mo. Mo money.
Mo money.
Shout out to Mo, rest in peace. Rest in peace. He was a legend. He died, he died for this, literally.
Hell yeah.
Just, we got to carry on the legacy.
Y'all
take care of yourselves, man.
All right, now. Appreciate you, J2. Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can get you inside here, J2, not just on the phone.
Yeah,
he's done. Mike. He said he ain't no rookie. He's been out there for 6 months.
Man, right? Mike is going off today, bro.
Yeah. Man, I like this Mike.
Hey, to be real, bro. To be real, like,
he's a free agent now. You heard me.
Free as a birdhouse.
I think that's a pretty valid point, and I also really feel like some of us should take some responsibility and try to talk to him. Doesn't mean it's going to work.
Well,
but we should at least, don't shame him. Don't talk shit to him in a scene.
Fuck that, dude.
There's some people that you can't even talk to.
I mean, I agree, but I had a conversation with him. So he's not a bad person, but it's one of those things where I feel, and I could be wrong. I could be completely fucking wrong. I feel like it's one of those things where he's going to give the dick first before he gets dicked. I think that's the mentality he was shown, or someone told him to do it. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not saying that's the right way to do it, but it's the same thing. Well, for me, like if I was on scene with him and I knew, you know what I'm saying, that he wasn't going to try to screw me, I'm not out to screw nobody. But I don't know. I have pulled him aside before, talked to him, had nothing to do with how he acts on a scene or anything, but it was just to get him to understand, like, I know he was talking shit, but at the end of the day, like, I mean, you don't screw me, I don't screw you. End of story.
If we all had the same mindset, we would all be great people.
But
excuse me, I was talking.
Panda has the floor,
motherfucker. You may speak.
Now he don't want to. What were you gonna say, bro? Like, can we get the camera on him too, please?
No, I was saying, if we all had the same mindset, we all worked together as a team, we would be. We'd all be great. I think we'd be great.
Bro, he has like saved these just for this moment.
He's got a whole app.
I do.
It's called Brandon 2024.
So, that urinal kid, he is even on a scene where nobody was trying to fuck him, he's trying to talk to the customers in Spanish, because Mike was there, so Mike knew what was going 1-800. Yeah. And he's trying to fuck us on the scene, and nobody's done anything to him. So it's like you came out to Katy trying to fuck people on a scene for no reason. But then you get there late, C5 shows up, you match. You don't match out, and then you say we fucked you.
I get it.
Michael was there. He knows.
Yeah, I guess like Jamal said, this is an ongoing issue. I mean, this guy, how long did Mike say he's been out here? 6 months. He should know the game by now. Just saying.
See what you said?
What, Dr. Cobra?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the I know. Like, they want to cut you off, and the reality is, if you're pulling them aside, then obviously they don't know.
Oh, you ain't my boss. I ain't gonna listen to you.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Hey, but after that, if they get the dicky dude, then
you don't sign my check. You don't sign my check. And you working for the ops. He ain't gonna listen to you.
I agree.
Y'all just fucked him twice this weekend. You think he don't listen to you?
Who is y'all? I wasn't even on scene with
Express. Not you. You're not Express.
We got a caller, guys.
Who calling?
Mr.
Oh God.
Oh wait,
What's up, Mr. Kevin? You're live, sir.
How y'all doing? How's everybody doing this lovely evening?
Pretty fucking hot. How about yourself?
It's a little
Good
warm.
morning.
It's a little warm over here in the conference room.
So I got two things. First of all, I agree 100% with J2.
Of course.
I mean, if people take the time to actually educate not only themselves but others around us, this industry would be back to being awesome again. Second thing is, I have a question for Country. Man, let me go start smoking meats, man. I told you I want to challenge you on brisket.
Yo, for real, what happened with that? Y'all were supposed. Okay, hold on. So, Kevin, go ahead and repeat the question, please.
We're supposed to be smoking meats,
Meats?
You went out of town and never anything else about it.
They're supposed to have a brisket competition. I was a judge. You were a judge. Who else was a judge?
Hey, Kevin, you a big back ass dude, bro. You remember that shit? 'Cause I didn't.
I remembered it after he said it.
Look at his face.
Man, I remember a lot.
Well, hey, look, you started talking about briskets. Abel smile went
Bro,
from
the chat The chat says, if your belly touched the steering wheel, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Mike is a free agent. I like Mike as a free agent.
Hey, Mike is going off today. God damn.
Dr. Cobra. Oh
Dr.
my
Cobra.
God.
Ain't nobody trying to get their meat around Kevin.
It might be all gone.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
You still there, brother?
Oh, I'm here.
All right. So when are we doing this? When y'all gonna play with meats?
Kevin, hey Kevin, did you get a text message yet?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. They must not be watching.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, this isn't a trap. We're not here to trap you. We don't care about what company you work for. This is not a trap.
But actually, I am.
So we're gonna set it up. Can we put a date on it? I mean,
Got no truck right now.
look. You, Kevin, are doing the brisket.
Yeah, you go to
and
Kevin's house.
me-
watch him cook, so you make sure Kevin doesn't cheat, and I'll go to countries.
And then me and Andrew got to do ribs. We'll do pork. We'll do pork ribs since they're doing beef.
Maybe my steering wheel, my belly will touch the steering.
Hey, you know what? And then if y'all want, we can go live for the eating portion, the judging
Oh,
portion.
yeah, we could do that. Go live throughout the cooking.
We could do that too.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll set it up. We'll set a date. We'll keep you posted. We're gonna make it happen. I'm curious which one of y'all could smoke a better brisket. Anyone else in the chat that wants to get involved, let us know. I'm gonna say it.
We doing this.
But the more the meat, the merrier. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
bro.
John says call that number. They will help out with any problems. What number is that?
1-800-CHOKE-THAT-HOLE.
All right. All right, Mr. Estrada, we appreciate you calling in. We're gonna end it so you don't get in trouble for calling in. Appreciate you now.
Not a problem.
All right.
My idea.
That's funny. That when I saw, but actually I am. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Perfect.
And Mike is going off today, bro. Holy shit.
I like this.
He's a free man.
Sheesh.
I got a perfect song, but I don't want to get copyright infringed, so I'm not gonna.
Anybody else would like to? Anyone who want to call?
Anybody sober? Anybody sober that wants to call in?
We don't need to.
Please be sober. Dr. Cobra is throwing a few back, so.
Oh, why? Oh, that's why they won't call. What are they gonna do? Fire him? The fuck?
Dr. Cobra's probably out there sipping on
Who's gonna
something.
fire him?
Flying his drone.
He's
Damn.
Dr. Cobra says he makes a mean brisket, but it'll give you the shits.
Oh, never mind. Oh, fuck.
Hey,
What,
man.
you inject that bitch with fucking laxative to tenderize the fat?
Instead of injecting it with beef broth, it's laxative, boy.
I've never injected my brisket,
I've
but
never-
I've
never injected
I've
I've
done
injected
it
with beef tallow, brief.
What kind of briefing you trying to have, brother?
Yeah, the line's open. If anybody
any more calls before we get into this next topic?
anybody want to call in, let us know. If you're trying to get involved with the cooking, the smoking, let us know.
We'll talk about that later.
Damn, this has been a very interesting episode. I like it.
Oh, he says he says he injects it with
I'll definitely get fired if I mention
wash your sister's sauce.
podcast. But I just got a test message.
Hey.
Can you show me?
Yeah,
No.
can I see it?
No,
He knows we'll say it.
He'll get
Yeah.
fired, guys.
I actually.
Hey, what
Like, not lying. I probably would get fired.
what happened to the we don't fold?
What? Shut the fuck
He's
up.
folding. Everybody look at him fold. He's not.
Oh, look at me fold. My fat ass can't fold, bitch. Anyway,
All right.
anybody else want to call? Let me see. Who?
God damn.
Let me see if I can find somebody.
Anybody have any questions for the panda?
Oh, well, if we're waiting, somebody go over that story. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody.
Which one?
The KSP. Oh, sorry. I gotta.
Go ahead, read it.
Let me go.
Hey, can you grab me some ice? Here. Appreciate you. Oh my god.
Go ahead, Abel.
No, I'm
Read
not.
this one.
Read it. No. Country.
No.
Yeah, you got a mic, bro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Come on.
No, go ahead.
Look, you don't got to be on camera. You can read it though.
You got it?
first of all, who's KSP?
Kentucky Police Department,
All right.
I think.
Police chase of stolen tow truck ends with 2 people falling over cliff. Jesus. So they were in chase of a stolen truck in eastern Kentucky that ended with 2 people falling off a cliff as they ran away. Around 9:30 p.m. June 6, KSP said they were informed of the possible location of a stolen wrecker from Laurel County. They said it was parked near Cumberland Falls. A park ranger found it backed into a parking space and approached it, seeing a man and a woman inside. The man was later identified as 50-year-old Rex Vaughn of Mount Vernon. When the ranger approached them, police said Vaughn fled the scene in the wrecker, ramming the park ranger's vehicle in the process. Man, he wild, bro. I don't know how to pronounce that. McCrary County Sheriff's deputy began pursuit of the wrecker. Police say Vaughn then put the wrecker in reverse and accelerated, trying to hit the deputy's cruiser. He got away, and later the wrecker was found abandoned in a wooded area.
Damn it, boy.
With the assistance from a drone thermal imaging by the Williamsburg Police Department, law enforcement was able to find Vaughn and the woman with him. They fled on foot, fell off a high cliff. Police said they sustained serious injuries in the fall. Woodbine Fire and Rescue and the Corbin Fire Department conducted a high-angle recovery effort to get them. Both were taken to Corbin Hospital for treatment of their injuries. Vaughn is charged with receiving stolen property, fleeing or evading police, first-degree wanton endangerment? I don't know what the hell that means. First-degree criminal mischief, and several counts of drug possession. Oh, so these boys were methed up. Okay. There was no word on any charges of the woman at this time. The incident remains under investigation, and all suspects are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That's a wild story, bro. I mean,
them Kentucky boys.
I wonder how the wrecker ended up. If it was jacked up or not.
I know Andrew loaded auto pedestrian last week on Highway 6. He was geeked up on meth. He got hit by 2 cars.
Oh yeah, that has to date his ass.
And yeah, that boy's still kicking.
Well, I mean,
I think that's honestly what saved him, bro, was the fucking drugs. Because otherwise, he would have been DOA on scene.
what happens when you're all methed up like that and you get tased? Can it? Is it
still,
risk?
No, they still fight.
Is it risk of
When
like
your
heart attack?
I don't know, Isaiah. Would you be able to answer this question? If you're on meth, you get tased.
Dr. Krober said Methu and Methany headed down to Methylam.
What, Mr. Guy here?
Toe man.
What are your
Put some
fucking
respect
name
on
is?
it, Panda boy.
Goddamn nub. If you're on meth, you're methed up.
Mm-hmm.
You
If
get
you're a
tased,
Methu and a Methany.
what happens?
Just depends on how strong your heart is, I would assume.
So
Yeah.
so it's your risk of heart attack or heart failure of some sort.
I mean, to be honest, even if your adrenaline's pumping, it just depends on the condition of your heart.
Take a hit of it.
To be honest.
Real quick.
Okay. So did we go over the?
Yeah, there we
Yeah, I gave the story.
Fuck
You want
that
to
story, bro?
No, I didn't read it. I just saw. Like, oh, that sounds
this
interesting.
full set? I didn't read it. I just wanted him to read it. I didn't.
Well, I just want. So
Oh,
I don't think he wants to be on the show. But why is he calling me right now? Oh, I think it was by accident. He's at work. The fuck? Mark.
He's calling the wrong public service.
wrong dispatcher.
Sure. Where is he at?
Yeah.
That's scary. I don't like that shit.
Is he good?
I don't know. I just asked him if he meant to call. He's on 610. No, he's at 610 and 290. Well, he's driving, so I guess he's okay. Hope so. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it, I guess, until I know further. I was trying to think of somebody to call.
You can call me on my cell phone.
Oh, he said he forgot we were in the middle of the podcast. I wonder if. No, he has no filter. It'd be bad.
Who?
Seidel. Hmm.
What? I don't know that. Yeah, I'd call. You know what? He probably won't answer if I called him.
What other record drivers could we call? Well, I would call that guy, but he doesn't want his name mentioned on the podcast, so I don't want to call him.
So I don't know who he's talking about, but he says he was on scene with you on different scenes, very professional and respectful. Salem?
Who?
Salem. He's in the chat.
I was on scene with who?
I don't know. I'm not sure who.
I was on scene with you. On scene with who?
Who were you on scene with, bro? If you're still in the chat.
And who is Salem?
How you not know who that is, bro? It's the yellow flatbed Hino truck.
Oh,
runs city, county.
It's the llama, fool.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
Yeah,
I don't know his name. I know him if I saw him.
he's cool people.
He's very cool, people. He's like,
I never said he wasn't.
he's like
He's
the
not-
coolest, you can be.
Jeez.
Relax, bro. You been hanging around sniffing? What's going on?
Don't do that.
Sorry. This is Bert's fault.
Cause don't see them motherfuckers. All of you.
Oh, he's been on scene with all of us.
Sorry.
Salim. I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, so y'all couldn't see his comment a second ago?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I did.
Well, you're a great dude, bro. We love you, man. You're awesome out there. I don't know how long he's been in a truck, but when I met him,
He only had city. He didn't have county.
well, he came from X-Pro, correct?
No way. That's kind of funny, but not funny.
Did he come from X-Pro?
I don't know.
I think
Maybe he
he
can
did.
answer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I think he did.
West Green
I think he
and
did.
Julie Marie.
I think he did.
The point is, wherever he was at before, I never met him. I met him in his own truck, and he was literally the opposite of what we were talking about the other guy. He was respectful. He didn't try to screw nobody. Like he's the definition of the way you should come to us, the streets if you're new. I mean, not saying he was new because he wasn't, but he was new to our area.
He said yes.
Yes.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Got a fucking echo in here or something. Nah, he a hoe. Oh, wow. Who's a hoe?
No,
I didn't read that.
Oh, was
Mine
I
has
not supposed?
popped up.
Was I supposed to
Who,
read
who
that?
said that?
I don't know.
How come we're not seeing all the comments?
Cause y'all got to whack it.
I think we're all connected to the same.
Big dog.
It's my computer. No, I'm just playing. Damn, I had somebody in mind I was gonna call, but I forgot. I thought you were raising your hand to talk. So what the fuck you doing? David's probably asleep.
Oh,
Check out the chat. What a surprise. What a surprise.
Oh, snap,
Bro.
crackle pop.
He worked for X-Pro for 10 years.
And I never saw him.
I didn't either. I wonder what area
I
he
wish the
worked.
rest of them drivers would be like that.
Well, that explains
I
why.
was not a dick, bro. Not
Where are
gonna
you
get on
reading
my
that?
ass. I'm gonna delete that bitch. On
Which one? Who said you were being a...
Michael.
bro, where are you seeing this?
Are they texting you? Because I don't
No,
see
it's
it.
right on the screen.
It's not on our screen.
Well, y'all need to figure out your shit, pimp.
He must be like
Post on
private
the-
messaging him or something.
So we can go back in time.
Right? Maybe it's because y'all got them headsets on or something.
I ain't got mine in.
It might be the precipitation in here.
The trajectory, the way it's pointing.
Yeah. Oh, because the two-pituitary valves that are up here
That's some
counter-react with the
defibrillators.
the fibritate with the hypertrophic valve that goes up there too. So that could be what's messing with y'all. And the first time that he met me, Michael said I was a dick.
Oh.
I'm not a dick.
Who you lying to?
I am a very nice person.
Not when you first meet you.
I am.
Nah, bro.
You know why I wasn't?
To
Because
Mike or
when I
just
was-
in general?
Just in general. When I first came out here, I was just leaving my house, and they dropped a wreck at 529 in Barker, right there by the McDonald. What's that dude's name? I can't remember. It's Brian. Big boy. Big boy. Big boy.
iCar.
Oh, Brian.
Your buddy.
Yeah.
And your buddy.
Shout out
The
to
other
Brian.
buddy. Fuck him. Don't shout him out.
Shout out to Brian.
Fuck him. Shout out ain't shit.
Shout out to
And then
Brian.
your other
Cardone.
buddy. What's your other
Cardone
buddy? Jesse? No, not
Transport.
Jesse. The other one that was Empire, the first Empire.
Eddie.
Fast Eddie.
Excuse me for a second.
They held my chip.
Gangsta.
And I didn't know shit. I was
So you were like one of these rookies
was-
out here right
I-
now.
No, but I wasn't like that. I showed up to a scene. I minded my business because I didn't know anybody. I didn't know how this game really worked other than being on the Beltway when I was in IRT unit. So I'd go put my chip in the hat, stand back, mind my business. If I matched out, I matched out. But I noticed how they did it. Pull the chip, because, back then it was fucking 30 trucks on a damn scene. They would, pull the hat chips, and then he'd hand the chips to Eddie real quick. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just hand the chips back out? You didn't match out. So I'm like,
Yeah, they were all about that fuck shit.
yeah.
Without a doubt.
And that from there on really made me mad. I'm like, why? Like, what did I do to y'all?
Eddie would be someone good to bring on the podcast.
But you know why they fucked me?
because you were
Because
new,
of- No, that and the truck I drove,
which was
certified. And if you
but
know
they
that-
worked with certified.
you didn't know how to ask them how that ended.
Ah.
Ask Eddie when you have to.
I will. So
Hold on, guys. Anybody that's working, Clay and Pitts, major.
Clay and
2
Pitts.
vehicle accident. Clay and Pitts. Go, go, go.
Clay and Pitts.
Clay and Pitts.
Clay and Pitts.
So we got
And I'm not lying.
Mike.
You vouch for that?
Mike in the chat said he knew Andrew. Abel was sketchy.
Vouch that I'm not lying?
Yeah, I got you. Abel was sketchy, but I warmed up to him. Country and I had an argument about third record, and Cookie was a dick.
How was it? I'm about to call you, Michael. The fuck, I was not a dick. How was I a dick? Did I even make the wreck, or I was probably just stirring the pot?
I gotta be honest.
Manny taught me how to stir the pot. and
He
be a
taught me
dick.
too, bro.
So that's
You
Manny's
let
fault.
that Cuban teacher how to serve the pot.
Yeah,
Why don't
that's
we-
Manny's fault that I'm a dick.
Why don't we get him to call in? Has he got laryngitis again?
No. Hold on.
We're gonna see if we can get Manny on public service here.
Titus.
What you do, big boy? How you doing?
But he says he ain't racist.
Oh, it's already dropped. Oh, so sorry, shit. Oh, Clay and Pitt already dropped, guy. It's over. Sorry.
Yeah.
See if we see if we can put him on speaker.
So we want to call you and have you on the podcast for a few minutes live on the phone. He said, "No, thank you very much." You don't know.
So no sabe como, you know?
Oh, so okay. Well,
I'm gonna know Sabo. We're gonna need you to talk in English.
thank you for taking my call. We see you later. Then.
Always, you want much more appreciate you.
Everyone's gonna think Manny's Asian.
He sounds more like it.
Oh, okay. We see you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
Okay.
you.
Okay. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye. Seven.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck, that was.
Call Mike, bro. Let's get Mike on the line. He can at least talk to us about his first impressions. I don't remember meeting him, to be honest with you.
I don't remember that scene.
I know I met him before the whole $50 toe thing, but I feel like the $50 toe thing was more like my first impression.
It's a bullshit wreck.
Clay and Pitts is bullshit.
Bumper tap.
Well, look, see, just saying.
Hey, I appreciate that though.
Just throw it out there because my company get mad when I say shit. So, yeah, I said it.
You didn't say it on the mic.
My company gets mad. My company gets mad when I drop shit out in Waller because they're like, "Oh, it already dropped." Oh well, shit, my bad. I keep my mouth shut then.
Do you listen to D5?
Sometime, not all the time.
You listened to it this past weekend?
No.
Well, anyways, they had
Push up and hold. There you go. There you go.
they had 3 pursuits at one time. I don't know if anybody
3?
that.
Was it 5 or 4?
C5 was way before
y'all
they lost
beat
that
4.
car. They lost the
Go
car.
ahead and call.
No.
Can we hold the chat? Hold the room. Hold the room, guys.
Yeah, we about to get.
Hold the channel.
Come on with it.
Hold
Mike-
hold the channel.
Touch on you. No, sorry. Mike said, "Go ahead and call." He's switching to his TV.
You want me to call him?
See, because I be all like,
Let me see if I have it. Mike, $50 toe guy. Here we are. Y'all think I'm playing?
"Oh my god." Mr. Free Agent.
Mr. Free Guy.
Free agent.
You gotta turn down your background music or
It's
noise.
It's us.
Let me step away from the TV.
Okay.
It's us.
Yeah. Just as long as it's not gonna echo.
Echo. Call Hamza.
Yeah. We'll get to that in a second, Dr. Cobra. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to it in a second. All right, bro. So, what are you talking about in the chat, bro? Let us know why Cookie was a dick.
Oh man, let's see. There was a fatal on I-10 near Greenhouse. Lady was body parts was all over the freeway. He's over here pissing off fucking Alpha, pulling up on scene. Mason and Provincial.
So, question: was he a dick to you, or was he just a dick?
For sure, I put out my hand to shake his hand.
Wow, you remember being a dick now?
Him and Manny, they both look at me like my fucking hand was covered in shit.
I know you can't see him, but he just light bulbed. Like he's got a light bulb now. He knows what you're talking about now.
And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, they still shook my hand, but they were still treating me like, shit, because I have that tainted ass name on the side of my door.
No.
What was the name on your door?
It was called Leo's Trickin', or what was it? No.
Leo's Trickin'?
Right. Okay.
All right. So, so he wouldn't shake your hand.
I did eventually.
When Manny wasn't around?
Thank you, Kevin. Sorry, he texted me something.
Manny did shake my hand too, but he was a little bit more pissy about it.
Who was? Cookie or Manny?
Manny. It took
Interesting.
for Manny to like me or even tolerate me, if you will.
Bro, when was the first scene that you saw me on? Because I really don't recall.
It was a scene on.
It was definitely. It was before the $50 toe thing, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was somewhere over there off of Grand Circle, and you had. Okay, hold on. It was with Aaron. And Aaron and I told you about her story when I used to be a AAA driver and whatnot.
So, I do remember Aaron talking to me about you, and he had nothing but good things to say about you. So, probably why, I wasn't a dick to you.
Yeah, same thing, bro. I'm a good guy. I hate to hire me and lose me for, whatever reason.
You cracking Cookie up over here, bro.
Yeah, sure.
So, what happened with you and Country's argument?
Oh, yeah. So, me being a, rookie and shit, I don't pay attention to anybody else but myself. And other Abel was already on scene. It was, like Pitts and Katie Hockley, something like that. And I see Blackskin fucking going around everybody. And
hey, Mike, FYI, Pitts and Katie Hockley don't meet.
You know what? I'm going to pull up. Not knowing that Country was behind Zach the whole time, I wasn't even looking in my rear view. I pull up third record, and then he pulls up right behind me. I pull my hand out the window with the 3. And he comes out. Oh, you ain't gonna tell me who's third. So we got into an argument right then.
Did y'all match for third?
Nah, not me.
So
Zach was the one who said, "Fuck it, like I'll match for third with you," because I wasn't running it with any of them. I didn't come from the same part with them. And of course, I'm a rookie. I don't know anything about the whole running it from the same spot shit at that time. And I was like, "Hey, I made it here third record from what I thought was if my wheels touch down first, you last. So you ain't gonna fucking match." So, but it was a 3-car, all of us loaded. Sorry, pleasure. But,
that's a tough one, man, to have to match for third when 3 are loading. Ooh, bro. That'll tell you how good of a guy Zach is, though. He's still matched. What about Panda's black belt ass over here?
I knew of Andrew because we went to the same high school together.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I just rolled up on scene one time and I just started talking to him. Andrew's a good guy, bro.
He's all right.
Who are you?
Did you say Country or Andrew?
You say Andrew, bro. A lot of
Country has his moments, but Country a good guy.
He all right. He all right. You want to give any shout outs, bro?
I want to shout out the company.
Those are panda sounds.
Just want to, put it a little bit out there, but I want to shout out a company that, took a chance on me. And it doesn't start with an L on either end.
Oh.
Starts with an E.
Shout out to them E.
Yeah, come back next week. I'll tell all.
Sounds good, bro. Well, we appreciate you calling in. We look forward to hearing this company, hearing about it.
I feel like I'll be called in the office tomorrow.
We gotta save it for the next podcast.
That sounds good, bro. We'll be looking forward to it, man. We appreciate you calling in.
All right, brother.
All right, bye. Interesting. See?
Oh, sorry.
I hope you don't get called in, bro. This had nothing to do with you.
Did y'all like my panda sound effects?
No.
Can we do it again?
Yeah.
Can we do it again, please?
Amazing. Oh my God. Let's go to the zoo. Yeah.
Brother, I don't want to know why a panda sounds like that. Oh, shit. So, me and Dr. Cobra, I think I remember it was Katie Freeway. Oh, my camera just went.
Somebody said X-Pro question mark.
Is it? Did it turn off?
I see a green light.
That's interesting. That's so weird.
You know why? Because you're like a fucking fool right now talking about them.
Somebody said Big Bad.
I didn't do it.
Bro, I'm not getting these fucking comments, bro.
Big Bad.
Oh, there we go.
It turned off.
Oh, it's all limp.
Where's the power button?
I don't know what it looked like. Oh, now it's off.
That's so fucking weird. All right, whatever.
Now you're like hella zoomed in.
Yeah, it was close. Am I?
Oh.
Zoom me out, bro. Why am I so close? What's going on?
Oh shit!
Proceed.
Oh, hold on. Let's.
Jesus. I don't remember, but I know that I definitely was being a dick to Bert, and he was definitely being a dick back, and I don't know. We turned out to be pretty good friends. I mean, I'm not sure why it started off that way. I guess he was saying the 3 record rule. I don't really remember, to be honest, but I know I was being an asshole. Oh, fuck it, just did it again. I think it's tired. I think it's tired, bro. You might as well just turn my view off. I heard them panda noises.
Yeah. Well, anyways, back to this shit country. Since you want to have an argument about it.
Let's go. Argument.
Well, yeah, C5 started a pursuit. They lost the car, unfortunately. It was a.
SO had 5 of them lost.
You heard that one? Did you
Except
hear
for
it?
one.
No, you weren't working that day. You're probably out loading something, huh? Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, C5 had a pursuit. They lost the car, unfortunately. And then,
I guess so.
What? Maybe an hour after that?
No. 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
About maybe almost an hour. D5, the Victor units got into a pursuit there on D5. And yeah, one got into a pursuit. And then another Victor unit got into a pursuit. And then the Sarge or another Victor unit got into a pursuit. It was like 3 pursuits at one time. They had one on D5, one on Central, and one on West. They lost 2. One of them wrecked out. The one that they lost was the one with 102 was in the air. 102 was going over 160 miles an hour, and unfortunately ran out of fuel. But they said that car was outrunning them, so the car was going well over 160, 170 miles an hour, close to 200. And we have video of that too.
Cue the video.
We'll show the video here. If our producer decides to
Taking the time. A second.
This nigga.
Alright, he's got oncoming traffic ahead of us, guys.
It's about to pop up in a second.
Alright.
Give it a sec, bro.
Still gonna be westbound in the
Angle
eastbound lane
camera.
of traffic is green. Coming up to 249.
Still West 97 lane, Greens 249.
Requested assistance, they can't keep moving. Contraflow, northbound and southbound lanes of traffic on cut, approaching Willow.
Where was this pursuit at?
Brook Park Drive.
It
started
right here. We'll see it. Yeah, 249 in
Bro, this nigga is crazy.
this video right here was on.
This nigga is
wearing
wild.
purple lights, bro.
Left-hand turn, westbound, West Green still contraflow. He's westbound in the eastbound lane of traffic.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be out with
trying to
on this pursuit.
oh yeah, this guy, man, he was coming out this
Something
total.
serious. I'm under
This
X-ray.
is Jamal, by the way. This guy passed me.
Right, he's got oncoming traffic ahead of him, guys.
Kept flashing the lights and move out the way. I wish I could hear it. This motherfucker was moving. But yeah.
Right. We're still gonna be
Long story short, they
westbound
got
in
the
the eastbound lanes of traffic is green.
They sat in his house. They found out who he was. They got the guy. One of his friends dropped him off. He left the car
Requested
somewhere. I
assistance,
don't
they
know what
can't
happened
keep
with the
moving.
car.
Contraflow, northbound and southbound lanes
You
of
think that'd be
traffic
one
on
that they would
cut,
seize?
approaching
Fuck yeah.
Willow.
Without a doubt, right?
Brook Park
Probably
Drive.
where I hit it.
What well, let me let you finish.
Go ahead.
What happens when you seize a car that has a lien on it?
If it's not too much, I think they pay it off.
I heard different stories about that.
That makes sense that they'd pay it off
If
because
it's not too much, they'll pay it off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At least that's what.
And if
handcuffs
not, they
did.
let them take
GPS.
possession back. I didn't hear.
They will. So the bank,
Oh, I thought he said cunt confirmed or something. What?
bank will pay it off.
Yeah, haven't you been on scenes before where you towed a car and they said "fuck you"? You're seizing it.
Yeah, it was 2 Supras and they owed like 40,000 apiece.
Dang.
So who pays it off? The bank or?
No, at least the lien. Because part of your contract states that you can't do anything.
Oh, really?
So they're releasing it to the police department.
Wow. I need to start me a police department.
I could see the police department paying for it, and then I could also see them returning it with the stipulation that the suspect never gets the vehicle again. But I guess it's a case by case basis.
Yeah. So what happens if they don't have insurance? Does it matter at that point?
I don't think insurance has anything to do with it. It has to do with whether they have a lien or no lien. Insurance isn't going to pay out because they were in a pursuit and a car got
Yeah,
seized.
because at this point you're going against the state.
Yeah, insurance has nothing to do with that at all, period.
Mm.
If you even try to file that claim, I mean, they'll open it. They're just not going to pay out. So there's no fraud. They're just going to tell you, like, you're screwed. I mean, it's not stolen. They seized it. There's a difference.
So it's making a false report. It's fraud. You know damn well it wasn't stolen. It's fraud.
Okay, Isaiah. Okay. Well, let me not piss him off again.
Yeah. Well,
I think that was a pretty good show today, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a nice.
thank you,
amount of
Cookie, for
viewers.
getting all these topics for us to talk about.
Thank you, Cookie, for coming in at 5
Hey,
o'clock. Get on top.
4
of the sports.
o'clock.
Oh,
4
4 o'clock.
Can you do me a favor and give yourself a high five?
Next time, I get some pizza in this motherfucker.
Thank you. You might as well have a visual of it.
And we need Robert to get grocery shopping. Put some stuff in the kitchen over here too. FYI.
That's like the only thing you had to say today? How about we appreciate you, Robert. We thank you for all the snacks, water.
And
Appreciate
giving
you
us
drink
this
uses-
area to
we-
We
use
we
this facility.
appreciate him being the first official sponsor and sponsoring us with all these things. We appreciate that. Thank you, Robert. Make sure to not get no more lollipops for this.
Anyways, well, I think feel like we had a great episode today, guys.
So next week, I think
week?
we're gonna hear from Mike.
No.
No,
Well,
we'll try to get
Mike
either
might
Zach
come
or
on.
Jamal. They said they'll come.
Well,
Okay, well,
To-
we'll have to
to
see
be
because Cameron was
determined.
going to come today.
Oh,
that's, that's,
that's right.
So
We'll have 3 guests. How about that?
That's not gonna work.
about that one.
No.
It's definitely not gonna work.
Anyway, are you going to close or who's closing today?
I don't close.
Oh,
You want me to close? I close. I don't fuck.
Hand up. Just wanted to throw it out there.
Well, anyway, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in on episode 18.
11? 11?
No, I seen 2 fingers. over here,
Just
like one
start over, bro.
But
Get it.
anyways, appreciate y'all for tuning in at episode.
Can we start over, bro?
18.
what? Homo?
No, cut you. He's
Give me a good ending, bro. I need just
Well,
start
stop
from the
fucking
top.
talking. Then.
All right, go ahead.
God damn it.
It's
Fucking
episode
fucking
18.
with your ass.
18, all right, not 11.
18. Appreciate
Okay.
y'all tuning in. Episode 18. Tune in next week. You make sure you hit the little bell, like, subscribe, and we'll have a guest speaker next week.
Did y'all read Mike's comment?
What the fuck
Yeah.
you say?
3 guys, 1 mic.
The Mike definitely not invited next week. That man, bro, he's a free agent. He don't know what the fuck he's boy. That man's mind is free, bro. He's a
Too much time at home.
man.
Somebody get him a truck and some radios.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Well, we'll
With
see
that
y'all
being
next
said, man,
week.
y'all have a blessed night. Yeah, everybody be safe. If you guys wreck some cars, let us know. Yeah.